Alrighty. Hey guys, I've been having some technical difficulties with recording on-screen videos on my iPad, any of my digital art, so I decided to just do a simple video for today showing my sketchbook, my very first sketchbook. Some things you probably don't know about me is that I didn't start drawing until my 9th grade year, so I was probably around 14 years old. Yeah, I used to draw on loose leaf paper just for fun, but I was never really serious about art. And then in 9th grade, I still wasn't technically serious about art, but I still just treated it as a hobby. I just had fun, and I decided to do small doodles, and back when you don't take anything seriously and you just kind of draw what you want to do. You say you draw manga and you don't really know how to draw manga. You don't listen to anatomy and stuff, so I decided I want to show that because I feel like a lot of artists draw since they're very little, but not me. I started drawing seriously pretty late. I don't think I took it pretty seriously until after my 10th grade year. So yeah, let's show this one, which was my 9th grade year. I was 14, I believe, at this time. Actually, there it says it right there, 2013, 2014. Back then, I used to start all my sketchbooks like with my name or a signature or me or something like that. There's really no point about it. Let's see if I can show it to you this way. Yeah, just doodles. Doodles. You can kind of tell, nothing too serious. I used to just draw on one side of the paper and not draw on the other. Or I would copy eyes from something else and then do the rest myself. But as you can tell, big old head. Hair doesn't really make sense. She has like no forehead whatsoever. Just wrong. But I think it's pretty good for someone who had just started drawing. Oh, this one's sideways again. You're gonna see a lot of that. I wasn't good at taking my time on drawings. I still am not. I can admit that much. But yeah, I don't know. Just little things like that. I had a lot of fun with my art back then. That's something I feel like I'm missing now. I used to be a lot into fancy clothing, so I don't know. A lot of detail that doesn't really make sense, but chokers were really popular back then too. Very smiley anime girl. Here's another one. Apparently something was ripped out of here. I honestly would not know what it was. I'm sorry for that. Here's just a girl in a picture frame. I wanted to make something a little smaller so I wouldn't have to fill up the whole page, and then I doodled a little extra. Something that doesn't really make sense. I just had fun, like I said. Oh, here's one of those. Copied from something I probably saw on Google Images. Wow. Nothing of it really makes sense. I mean, do you see how small that arm is compared to that head? Okay. To me back then, that probably looked amazing, and I was like, oh, look how good of an artist I am, but, And I used to put my signature on every single thing. You see that? So I remember drawing this one. I remember I was trying to, copy something that I had already drawn before, which I do not have a picture of it, sadly, but it used to be like my picture on my binder for one of my classes, and I really liked how it looked. It was like a ladybug with a whole bunch of objects, but yeah, of course, obviously I was too lazy to do the actual image, so I just did this. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure I drew that later in time, and I just kind of wanted to sketch it there because, I don't know, no reason really. But yeah, I had a thing for anime girls, and I still draw hands like that, so that's what I'm practicing on. I'm better at shoes. I don't know what that is. Hopefully I get better. I used to try and draw like details on the shirt to make up for the fact that I couldn't draw technically anything right. These legs don't make sense, the body doesn't make sense, but I was still proud of these at that time, and I'm kind of proud of the fact that I was happy with them at that time. It's not a bad thing to be proud of the artwork you've done, no matter how bad other people say it is. Sometimes I would have people who were really in awe of the stuff that I drew, and some people would talk, like, usually artists, like other artists, bash artists who are just starting, and they would be like, oh, well, this is all wrong, but they don't do it in a nice way, you know? So, here's just a city, bakery, hotel, apparently in trucks. I like to do a lot of these, but I don't really listen to perspective at all, so I still do that the lazy way. No rulers, no nothing whatsoever. Here's another one, just big ol' eyes. I really liked doing eyes back then, and big ol' eyelashes. They were pretty fun. You're gonna see a lot of that, even more years to come. I don't know, I really like that. Okay. So this was a year I went on vacation, and I went to El Cristo in Mexico, San Juan de los Lagos. And they had this door that had these kind of like carvings on it, and I really, really liked them, so I tried to draw them. I can't say I did a really good job at it, but I tried, and it looks okay. I've always tried drawing cats. I've never really liked them, but I'm pretty sure I copied them from somewhere. So if you think they look good, it's because it's copied. Not even gonna lie. That fish isn't copied, I can tell. This is probably not copied either, but it doesn't really make sense. Flowers don't have that shape. But I used to really like pops of color, so like, obviously this is an old sketchbook, so this used to be darker, where the pencil is, and then the flowers really popped. But not anymore, you know, the sketchbook's pretty old, and apparently there was another ripped page right there. Again, another copied image, which I don't even know why I put signatures on if they're not, you know, my actual drawings. I probably should have closed the door. Y'all can probably hear the wind. I apologize for that. I really hope I don't have to redo my voice on this. Okay, here's another one. Just, that's when I was trying to get into realistic portraits, but I really, really sucked at them. But yeah. Which is funny, considering now I actually do like a little mixture between, you know, realistic pictures and non-realistic pictures. So I do noses pretty similar to that now, but with a little bit more thought put into it. By the way, I'm sitting on the floor, so if you see my legs sprawled out, that's why. I don't really have an official setup yet. Alright, so here's another one that I started off with just pencil. I was proud of it, and then I went and killed it with colored pens, which just look terrible, but I was pretty proud of this drawing at the time. So just ignore the pink and the blue and imagine it in pencil. So let's see. So here's another one, copied eyes, I'm pretty sure. I think everything else is pretty much my own thoughts though. Like my own hairstyles, my own little choker thing again, blush, but everything's kind of out of place. The eyes should be more spread up apart, you know, angled differently. The eyebrows are wrong. My favorite right there. That's my favorite. Oh, I'm ripping these pages apart. Here's another one, just, I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can. But it's just a lightly sketched flower that doesn't look right at all. Oh, another copied one. I can tell they're copied because I still am bad at animals till this day. So, yep. Another blank page that I never filled. A random eye when I was trying to do realistic drawings. A girl that was in a hooded cape. I'm pretty sure the hooded cape was kind of copied, and then I just decided to stop halfway through. Here, I was trying to draw this Mexican, I think she's Mexican, this Mexican actress, Maite Perroni. I really thought she was really, really beautiful. I don't think I got her quite right here, but I can pop in an image just to show what she looks like in a corner or something. Oh, I was a hopeless romantic back then, so I like to draw a woman with a random guy, which I sucked at drawing, man. Like, I mean, do you see that? It makes no sense whatsoever. But I tried. Some clouds. I don't know how many more times I'm gonna have to flip the sketchbook sideways. So here, I was just inspired of, I don't know if you've seen, oh man, I really suck at remembering artists' names, but there's multiple artists who do like objects and doodles, and it fills up the whole page all cohesively, and it looks really nice. And I tried doing that, but obviously I wasn't doing it right, and I stopped when I realized that I wasn't coming out cute at all. So there you go. An eye that I never finished, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. Another copied image that I probably found in Google Images. Back then, Google Images was my best friend. Okay, so I can tell this one was drawn later in time, but I honestly can't pinpoint when. And I don't think I wrote a date on it or anything. Nope, I didn't. So just, hopefully this was like 2 years later, maybe. I don't know. Still not that great though, to be honest, but. Alright. Okay, this is still old one though. I colored that whole thing, I think, in, I can't remember if it was my Prismacolors or not. But, yeah. I think my husband drew that. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I am sorry. Alrighty. This was supposed to be a moon. I think I did the moon a little too thin looking. I don't know. Not really sure. And that was supposed to be a star hanging from it. But it's not really hanging from anything. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. A kitty cat that I'm pretty sure I got from Google Images. But at least I'm getting from reference. Like, I'm not putting a paper underneath. Sorry if I didn't clarify that earlier. I am copying images, but I am copying them from screen and then drawing them on paper. I know for sure my husband did this one. Yep. He tried to leave me a little doodle on my sketchbook. So I wrote Milagros drawing in case she wanted to. That's one of my best friends right now. MB, her little signature. She was drawing in my sketchbook, and I wrote that so I wouldn't mess with it later, so I could leave it like that. And we laughed about it recently. I think I showed her the sketchbook, and she was like, Alright, so here's a girl in action. Apparently, this is supposed to be a gun. I didn't finish it. That's why I just left the box to leave the space there. I'm getting a little better with composition, not really great, like what is going on with that shoulder right there, but you can tell I'm getting a little better with the face. I don't know what the heck the earring is holding on to, or what's going on here, but the hair's looking better, so yay. Hold on, that's how you see my I don't know. Okay, so copied, I'm pretty sure, the body anyways, and then the face I probably did my own thing. This one, the face is copied. You can tell I did my own thing with the shirt and pants, and I think the hair I did it myself as well. I remember being really proud of this one though, because I thought he looked really cartoony, and that's not something I do often, so I kind of liked how he looked, but not right now. Okay, blank pages. So a lot of these might be blank pages. This is just a pen doodle that I colored in with Prismacolors. I was trying to do shading. These are... A little girl had gotten a hold of my sketchbook one day when she visited my little brother. Back when he was much younger. Yeah. I'd let her borrow my sketchbook and I let her paint in it. Let's see. You can see there's little paint marks from where I used to paint on top of my sketchbook on separate papers. I don't have any of those though. I think I threw them all away. Don't throw away your artwork, kids. This was also later on, but I honestly can't remember when. So just pretend it was like 2 years later, 3. I'm not sure. As well as these. I was trying to use the paper, but it didn't really work out. And then, let's see. Is that it? That might be it. Trying to go through a little bit faster. But I think that's it. Doesn't seem like there's anything in there. We'll just ignore that. Alrighty, we're done. Ignore the little hole in my sketchbook right there. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll be showing y'all another sketchbook soon. Trying to close it. Do not get these kind of sketchbooks, guys. They don't last forever. The little spiral. Hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all see more videos of these. I don't have a lot of sketchbooks, but I do believe I have around 4. I don't even really remember this was my first sketchbook or my second one. But if it is my second one, I can't technically show you my first one because it's in Mexico. I had given away one of my sketchbooks to one of my family members up there. Maybe I can get them to send it to me through mail and we'll see what happens. So I hope y'all have a good day. Bye.